Rain doesn't fall here. It hangs. It clings to the air between buildings, to the cables, to the people who stopped looking up years ago. From my apartment window, the city looks like it's bleeding color. Neon smeared thin by water and distance. High-rise, low-class. Just expensive enough to remind you what you're not. I've been running alone. Clean work, small risk. Jobs you finish in silence and forget the moment the payment clears. It keeps you alive. It also teaches you how empty a room can feel. I wasn't built for that kind of quiet. You don't spend years in intelligence thinking solo means strong. It just means no one's there when things go wrong. And sooner or later, they always do. Tonight the rain pressed closer than usual, so I reached out. The noodle place was loud in the way only cheap food can be. Steam, shouting, metal on metal, enough noise to hide conversations that mattered. Tasker was already there, orc, massive, calm, the kind of presence that makes a room subtly rearrange itself. No visible weapons. He didn't need them. He looked up when I sat down. "Thought you'd vanished," he said. "Almost," I replied. We ate first. Old habit. You don't talk business until you know the other person's still breathing the same air. "I'm putting a crew together," I said. He didn't ask why. "Good," Tasker said. "You don't belong alone." Cinder chose the meat, a park wedged between mega blocks where the trees were real but exhausted. The kind of place spirits linger because no one else bothered. He watched the rain instead of me. "You've been quiet too long," he said. "I liked it better when the danger was louder." Cinder smiled, just barely. "Danger's never loud," he said. "Fear is." "I'll come," he added. "Not for the money." He never did explain more than that. Kiko was the last piece. Young, sharp. Elf blood in the angles of her face. Japanese precision in everything else. Her jacket glowed faintly, embedded light lines. Drones hovered near her shoulders, obedient as thoughts. She watched my hands, not my eyes. "You're the one who breaks systems," she said. "I open doors," I told her. "You drive us through them." Her smile flickered, excitement wrestling with fear. "I don't miss," she said. "Not a boast, a promise." The job came in clean. A logistics tower. Mid-tier corporate. Constant traffic. Constant movement. Which meant blind spots no one thought about long enough to close. The data looked dull. Personnel movement. Shipping manifests. But dull data hides the worst secrets. Unofficial transfers. Black site logistics. Things no one signs off on. Security wasn't heavier. It was smarter. Adaptive patrols. Learning routines. Someone had taught the building how to notice patterns. We went anyway. Some doors don't stay closed if you knock politely enough. Insertion was smooth. Tasker moved first. Not fast. Inevitable. Guards didn't fall so much as stop existing where they stood. Cinder kept the world slightly off balance. Cameras blinked. Sensors hesitated. The building convinced itself nothing was wrong. I slipped into the system. Ice screamed. Firewalls folded. The data spilled out like it had been waiting. Too easy. Then the alarms woke up. Not loud. Efficient. "Time to go," I said. Kiko was already rolling. The first phase felt clean. Silent acceleration. Drones ahead. We slipped into traffic like we belonged there. Then the city noticed. Lights changed wrong. Streets rerouted. Not pursuit. Containment. "Nets tightening," Kiko said. Her voice was tight, thrilled. Cinder whispered something old. A delivery truck stalled at the perfect moment. Traffic snarled just enough. A drone clipped the side of the vehicle. Tasker didn't flinch. "Keep moving," he said. I burned access I couldn't replace. Municipal systems hijacked. Priority flags rewritten. Favors gone. Doors closed forever. Kiko laughed, sharp, breathless, as she threaded a gap no car should fit through. Tasker opened the door while we were still moving. Just long enough. Concrete shattered. A roadblock stopped being a problem. He was back inside before the echo faded. Then we vanished. Not because we were fast, because we stopped being where the city expected us to be. Rain erased the rest. The payment hit minutes later. Real money. The kind that makes your hands feel lighter. No one spoke at first. Tasker laughed, deep, relieved. Kiko leaned back, shaking, grinning, like she couldn't believe she was alive. Cinder closed his eyes, listening to something distant and satisfied. I looked out at the city again. Same rain, same neon, same cracks. But the silence didn't come back, and that made all the difference.